Yeah, Fred Human, WLNS. Le'Veon, after losing so many games in this fashion during this year, how does this one feel?
It felt great to actually get a win like this. Actually coming down to a kick, and when we ran out there and Conway was getting lined up, everybody's confident he's gonna make it. He's done it so many times in practice. But practice is nothing like the game, but Conway's a clutch player and he came in clutch for us.
Questions for the student athletes? Questions for the student athletes? Right here to the right.
Tony Capobianco, Tucson Citizen. Conrad, you told me media day that there was really no factor that got in the way in terms of kicking, but your last kick of your entire career to win the whole game with a minute left, was there anything that it made it more exciting or kind of add more to it?
I mean, that was pretty exciting in of itself. I mean, I don't just with so many close games, losing like we did, so many games in the season, to have one go our way this way was definitely exciting.
Questions for the student athletes, front row to the right.
Tyler Lockman, Fox Sports Arizona. Le'Veon, how will this game weigh in the decision you've got to make now? Your performance.
It's going to take a little part into it, but it's a whole bunch of other factors that's going to go into the decision, and I just want to make sure I do things the right way and talk to my family about it, and the players and the coaches about it too, and make sure I get output from everybody and see what everybody thinks.
Back to the third row.
Fred Human again, WLNS. Maybe Max and Will could comment with Coach D'Antonio's staunch belief in you and that the program is on a rise. Just the same, how much did you feel you needed a victory today to kind of support that?
Max, do you first?
Well, we've been in a lot of similar situations this year. I think you've watched any of our games, that's clear to see. But, that we're a team that we can lose to Iowa in the fourth quarter and bounce back the next week and play a whole four quarters and not be kicked while we're down. We're a team that's bounced back week in and week out. And, that's a testament to the guys we got here, the leadership, inside the locker room and up, all the way on up. So, there's no doubt in my mind, even with how many losses we've had this year in similar fashion, that we're going to come out on top. I think that's the kind of confidence we have in each other. It's the kind of confidence I have in my teammates.
William?
To harp on what he said, we just go into each and every game. Like you said, we go in knowing that we're going to dominate, try to dominate, try to do the best we can, and perform the way the coaches want us to. And we go in every game. Every game means everything. So if we lose one, we go back to the next week and we try to win that one.
Here in the front row to the left. Please identify yourself.
Hondo Carpenter, Spartan Nation. Le'Veon, this one's for you. Obviously, you're in the huddle last drive. Would you just talk about Connor Cook's presence, what you think of him? Not comparing him to Andrew, just what he was like in those moments.
Connor, he's a good player. We all knew that. He gets a lot of reps in practice. We know what Connor can do. We see what he can do, and he just got thrown in the fire today, and he executed and did a great job. So I was always confident in him. If he needed help with anything, I'll make sure I'm there to answer any questions. But he handled himself good and led us to a game-winning drive. So.
Questions for the student athletes? Any more questions for the student athletes? Okay, we'll just want to hear in the front.
Tyler Lockman, Fox Sports Arizona. Again for Le'Veon. The first half, it seemed to have you contained a little bit. Was there something differently they were doing, something you took advantage of in the second half that really kind of propelled you?
Not really. We just wanted to stick to our guns and stick to what we do, and that's run the football. We know those guys are good players. They got a good D-line, one of the best D-lines we probably played all year. And those guys, fought. Third, fourth quarter, those holes are getting bigger. Our line kept pushing and getting better, and we started wearing those guys out, and eventually got the ball in the end zone a couple times, and that's what we needed. And our defense did a great job of getting us the ball back and making sure we got in the rhythm. So it was a total team effort today, and I think these guys.
Every huddle before we came out on defense, the D-line, we got together and we said, meet me back there. First one back there, you don't have to do the push-ups, so a lot of guys owe a couple push-ups back there because every sack was 20 push-ups, whoever didn't get them, so I was trying not to do any push-ups.
Okay, any more questions for the student athletes? Okay, thank you. We'll dismiss you and keep Coach D'Antonio.